This is Franky Rose's Think Tank. Here's your host, Franky Rose.
Well, good morning, Think Tank. So we have a press conference regarding that officer's arraignment in Uvalde. So let's check it out. Lordy, lordy. I'm going to mute out.
Okay, ready? Does anybody have a question?
Tell us a little bit about the hearing this morning. Was it what y'all expected?
It was exactly what we expected procedurally. It was an arraignment where he entered an official plea of not guilty. We had a chance to confer with the prosecutors, which we had in the past as well, briefly, just to talk about discovery issues, when they're going to get it to us. There's a lot of evidence, as you can imagine, and that was confirmed again today, and so they're going to do their best and be as diligent as they can to get us the discovery.
Do you know why the difference between counts like these facing 29 counts and
We have our theories, and we're going to be exploring the evidence and assessing that.
In terms of the legal, I guess, kind of difficulties the prosecutor may have here, do you anticipate filing a motion to dismiss? Do you think that they legally, by the law, that they have a good case here?
Well, this is a case of first impression. We have not seen any evidence that would lead us to believe that Mr. Gonzalez is guilty of these allegations. What I mean by a case of first impression is that no Texas peace officer has been charged under this statute before, based off the situation that we're dealing with. So it's uncharted territory. We're going to avail Mr. Gonzalez to all of his legal rights, and so all that will be determined at the right time.
Why did Gonzalez choose to show up today as opposed to waiving the right to arraignment? Like, have no good in?
Well, when somebody is accused in a court of law, the citizen accused has a right to stand before the court and make a determination or make a plea of not guilty, and that's what we wanted to do. We also wanted to have an opportunity to speak with the prosecutors in person and get the logistics of working with this courthouse, this clerk, and this courtroom.
Tell us about your complaint. What is he doing now and how those charges are made?
Well, he feels he's innocent. He feels all he did was show up to try to help those children. I mean, look, there is justifiable righteous anger in this situation. I mean, our position is, should that anger be directed to Mr. Gonzalez? Our humble opinion is that it should not. We have not seen any evidence that would show us that it should. There was over 370 officers there. We have not seen or even heard of a theory of why Mr. Gonzalez is being singled out. Well, we'll get to that. From the table, we're just going to get into the case a little bit further. Just real quick.
Right now, we don't have any opinion about it. We have to see what the evidence is.
Can you just tell us spell your name for us?
Mr. Hillman, how did you come to be involved in this case with your client? Did you reach out to the defendant?
We don't reach out to any potential client. There was a lawyer that was involved on some other matters relating to this previously. He reached out to us. And
Is that any
Mr.
better,
Gonzalez
guys?
wanted to speak with us, and so we met with him.
And our firm does represent a lot of police officers who have been charged. And I think we've had some cases in Bexar County and some others where officers have been charged, and we represented and tried those cases. So, as far as when a police officer is charged with any crime, we're one of the people that they're going to look to. We're one of the firms.
As far as we know, as far as we know, the district attorney obviously was not here. Are you guys expecting for her to be involved in this case, or are we seeing the special prosecutor take over at this point?
Well, the special prosecutor is serving at the pleasure of the district attorney.
Right.
So, I mean, there's not anything. He is not independent. He is underneath the district attorney.
Are you surprised that she wasn't here?
I mean, I used to be district attorney in Bexar County.
You were in the courtroom often, though.
I was in the courtroom. I made myself a show in the courtroom. So
In terms of this whole idea of this being a case of first impression. Legally, what would the prosecutor have to show in order to stand this case up, in order to pass it through this process? And so, in terms of legally, there just seems to be some hurdles. I'm wondering if you guys can talk about that a little bit.
You want to speak to that?
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, basically, the indictment speaks for itself as far as they have charged this in the indictment, and they will have to show or prove those elements of the indictment. And, you know, I mean, it's just like any other case, except the reason it's a first impression, I mean, obviously this charge has been charged all over Texas since the statute was created, but it's never been charged in this particular circumstance. That's right. And in, you know, where somebody is obviously guilty, there is an obviously horrible monster responsible for the deaths of these children. And it's not Adrian Gonzalez. I mean, he's not that person. And that's what we're here, and that's why he's here, is to say that there was that person, and that person's no longer here. And so for us, like, our job is to make sure that we get the evidence that they are and see if it matches their indictment. They've had this for 2 years, and they've had the ability to see how their evidence is or not. We haven't had that opportunity. That's what we're going to do. Jason Goss, Goss.
Nico Lahood, Nico LA, capital H, no space, OOD. Is that it?
Good.
Thank you.
Oh, wow, that was brief. Mm-hmm. Is there anybody else that's wanting to speak on the matter?
Did y'all get the other name of the other attorney other than Jason?
Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on here, guys, so I'll keep it going until we know for sure. Is this guy walking away? Could be. What are we doing? Bright and early. The building's in need of repair. Well, I'm not sure what to think of this, guys. Hey, that's great news, Dandy. Great news. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Are they hunting for a lawyer to talk or what? Okay. Might be some more. I think I see Mike set up. How's the audio, guys? Well, it looks like you set up again. Let's see what I can.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you.
Osceola Sheriff under investigation for leaked pictures.
I guess I'll go over you. No, not really.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Dandy. I think they're setting up for another presser here. I'm trying to find out for sure, but Canada had a pretty, one of our tourist areas was pretty much burned down yesterday. Sad, sad, sad. Beautiful spot in the mountains called Jasper. I'm looking at this. Okay, what does that mean? What's going on? Who's that guy? I have questions. No, I'm not too sure. Well, what do you guys think? That might just be it. I mean, they're still live there. Or are they? Nope, they're not. They're done like dinner. All right. All righty. Hey, Harley. So I guess that is it. Not much of a presser, but that's what we have. So I'm going to leave it there and poke around and see what other stuff I can dig up for us this morning. So thanks for joining me. Subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye.
Dun 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 dun.